Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the national TV and conference call talk show, The Road to Success. I'm your host, Professor William Murray, and as always, y'all, as always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. Well, hope you're all ready. We got 3 shows, this show and 2 more before the end of the year. And on December the 30th, it'll be my last show for a minute. I'll let you know when I'm coming back on the air. You'll be getting a notice from me. But I have 3 shows counting this evenings between now and me taking us another hiatus. I've enjoyed it, y'all. I truly, oh God, I can't explain how much I've enjoyed this. And more than that, how much I have learned. I hope I was able to give you lessons, understanding, in your tuning in, to the show, The Road to Success. If you were wise, you took notes during my sessions, but still they're on YouTube. MrWMurry, Mr. W. Murray. I have over 300 videos on there. I'm going to pull a majority of them off because I'm going to make them classes along the way, somewhere down the line. I hope I helped you when you hit that crossroad in your life, wondering what steps you should take next. I hope I gave you that. I hope I helped you build your future. Well, let's say your now and your future. I hope I gave you the lessons of life, mindset, and business. Because this show, The Road to Success, was for you and me. Because like I say, I learned a lot teaching you, and all the research that I had to do in order to be able to give you the information that you wanted and that you needed. I'm always going to be here at the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, although my show, The Road to Success, won't be on the air for a while. You can still always reach me here at the Institute at 240-619-2019. Because I'm going to try to give you all that you need, even when you call me after I'm no longer on the air. I'm hoping that I'm still here. And feel free to, you know what? I get booked quite a lot. I did a show today. I was on a show today. And Miss Laird was very, very, very nice. And it was a fantastic show. And I like some of her guests, especially the questions they were asking me and the conversations and stuff that we had and the interview that she did on me. I enjoyed it. I really did. I really enjoyed it. It was enjoyable to me. And I guess to some people too, because I did get asked a few questions, and along with the interview that she did, and we just talked about life, business, and success. I always enjoy that type of thing. And we talked about all the people who are coached and who coached them. Well, although every team gets coached. Every team. Look, I'm going to show you how important a coach is. Let's look at Deion Sanders in Jackson State. When he got there, that wasn't even a mediocre football team. In 3 years, he made them, they went undefeated. And went to the big bowl game for their conference. That's coaching. Look at Magic Johnson. He right now one of the top business people in the country. And he got that, and that's coaching. When he was a basketball player, he won championships. That's coaching. Look at Oprah. She admits how many coaches and stuff she has. That's coaching. If you have all these people who are millionaires and multi-billionaires, and they're getting coached, what makes you think that you don't need one? I don't get it. Why you can't understand? You got to have a coach behind you, a good coach behind you. And I know I'm a good coach. I've been doing it too long. I've made too many people rich and wealthy through my teaching, my guiding, and getting to understand life and business. And that's what I teach, the mindset of it. I'm a mindologist. You know, I always tell you, and so you got to learn about that third eye and third ear and the power in what I'm telling you. When I tell you, if you learn something, teach us. If you know something, tell us. That means we want to know, we want to learn what you learned. And we want to learn what you know from what you learned. So that's why I say, if you learn something, teach us. And if you know something, tell us. See, that third eye is something. It's a beast. There's no doubt about it. It is a beast. We've got to learn how to use it. You know, this show didn't start out like, I don't know where I was going when I started this show, but I know my spirit told me to do it. My spirit told me, do it. And so I did. And going on my 11th year, next year would have been my 11th had I stayed. But I'm coming back, but I don't know when. Let's say 10 years. I've learned so much. And I've realized so much. And how much I love being on stage and in front of people. I'm here for you. If you have a business, or you're a solopreneur, or you want to build your life to more than what it is, give me a call here at the Institute. 240-619-2019. If you are tired of being where you are and not knowing, not understanding, and you hit that point where you need some assistance, some coaching, some guiding, some mentoring, I'm here. Call me. Call me here at the Institute, the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, 240-619-2019. You know, the last time I shut down and had to take a hiatus, I was really upset. I was almost in tears. But this time I'm not, because I'm going on to bigger and better things. I mean, everything, you know, is nothing is really permanent. You know, and this is not going to be a permanent move for me, because I do know I'm coming back. I'll be back, no doubt. But I can't pass up the opportunities it's given me. I'm still gonna be traveling. You want me to come? You want me to come to your city, your town, your location? But like I say, whether it's personal, spiritual, financial, entrepreneurial, I'm here. I'll come to you. You got an organization, I'll come and talk to the organization and coach them. Your church, your business. Like I said, your state, your local, it don't matter. As long as there are vehicles, I'll get there. So I'm gonna tell you, don't give up on me. I'll be back, but when you need me, all you gotta do is call me. That's all you gotta do is just call me. Yep, call me. I feel good, y'all. I really feel good. Even the ups and downs and the struggles you may go through, nobody knows your issues but you, unless you tell people your issues. Well, I've gone through hell, and y'all have no idea the hell I go through or have been through over these 10 years. But the joy of me talking to you, educating you, giving you the knowledge that I have, the brilliance that I have when it comes to mindset, lifestyles, and business. I'm always going to be here, y'all. I am always going to be here. I'm just a phone call away, 240-619-2019. I'm always just a phone call away. You can't name not one business person out there that's very successful that have not been mentored or coached. Because if you're not gonna go but so far. See, here's what was great about this show to me. I got a chance to learn how much I knew, and I got a chance to learn from what I knew. It wasn't always easy. You know, I'm forever having the gremlins messing with me and my computer and social media sites. But it was all worth it long. Everything I've done was a lesson. I am so far above where I was 10 years ago when I started. Like I tell you, if you're judging me by what I was last week, last month, last year, or last decade, then you don't know me. I knew, but I had to give it to you for me to see what I knew. And the growth in me over that period of time, y'all, is just insurmountable. What can I do to help you? What can I do to help you? Today's topic is the Millionaire Mastermind Institute and William Murray. Or should I say Professor William Murray? I've gained that over the years, over the 10 years. What I need you to do, though, is always share this out. Go ahead and hit share. Share. Give me the blessing of you putting this out there for other people to see, join in, and get a lesson. And I always told you that if you stay committed to us, that you'll see a difference in you, your life, your mindset, your business. And I'm satisfied with those who always send. I'm getting text messages and emails. Let me know that they appreciate me and my show. That's a beautiful, 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 beautiful feeling, y'all. When you know you're satisfied, when you're giving people a blessing of your knowledge and information and learning along the way. Because one thing we should always tell you, if you stop learning, you stop living. Learners are earners and readers are leaders. There's no fact. Y'all, listen to what I'm telling you. You know what? In my book, and it's amazing, in my book, From the Mind of William, The Road, the Thought and Action Process to Success, is a lesson and a guideline to your business life, your mindset life, and your lifestyle life is in that book. It will build you and grow you and make you a better person. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You know what? I wrote the book, but I also read it. That's why I come always somewhere doing my last few shows. I've told you, give me a page number, and I'm going to give you an affirmation from that page. It's a book of affirmations, and it's from the mind. Those affirmations are from the mind of William. Y'all know I'm an affirmation junkie. I don't deny that. I love affirmations. That's a story that you have to read or see and understand from a third eye and a third ear. The Millionaire Mastermind Institute. I'm the founder and the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. I'm the author of a book, The Success Bible. Oh, I don't have it with me. Daggone, it's in the other room. Climbing Success Mountain. And my newest book I just told you, From the Mind of William. You want to order my books? All you got to do is go to Cash App, $W Murray, Murry. They're $20 and $25. Well, I'll give you both of them for $20. Now $40 if you want both. Climbing Success Mountain and From the Mind of William. Oh, see, there's my sister, my heart. Right there, bring me my book. Thank you, my love. Now, this is my pride and joy right here, y'all. The Road to Success Business Bible. You see how many pages this thing is? It is hundreds of pages. And I'm writing out of this book for my book that I'm putting together now, I Must Tell the World. If you got a chance to, you can read this book in like my other books. You read them in 2 hours, 3 hours. This book will take you a long time to read. A few weeks, maybe a month or so. If you read a page every day or a lesson every day and sit down, thought about it and took time. The Road to Success, the Business Bible. You see how thick this thing is? You see how thick this thing is? I'm so proud of this right here. And what I want to do is teach you how you can do what I did. See, y'all don't understand. Like I said, that third eye and third ear is a beast. What do I always tell you? If you think it, ink it. What do you think I did with the Business Bible? If you think it, ink it. Get yourself a podcast and talk about what you know. Someone's going to listen. The Millionaire Mastermind Institute is an institute, and what we do, we build millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses. And I do speak all across the country. You know, I do seminars, workshops all across this country. And like I said, I'm constantly guest on shows, on social media, radio programs, TV shows. If you have a show and you would like for me to be a guest, just give me a call. 240-619-2019. You don't know how me sitting and talking on these shows for an hour, what it does for me and for your listening audience. I get a chance to show the world my brilliance. Open up your mindset, teach you how to have a better lifestyle, and how to build that $1 million business. It's an institute. It is an institute for entrepreneurs, future entrepreneurs, those that want to live a better life and more fulfilling life. You know, it's here at the institute where we build millionaire mindsets, lifestyle, and business are made. We take you from idea, mindset, to implementation, action, and beyond, future. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand that? See, that's third eye and third ear. When you start using your third eye and third ear, the things you be learning and picking up. You know, at one time, even when I was doing I had a Millionaire Mastermind Institute, before I started my name, the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, I was one of the top real estate agents in Maryland, DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I was an investor. I was a landlord. And, I flipped homes. I was in real estate 15 years before I retired. I just did a self-retirement. I just went, okay, that's enough. I love doing what I'm doing this show. And I'm not giving my clients the attention and the love that I needed to. So I retired from real estate. But it all began when I came to Washington, D.C. in 1969. And I got into the movement and got around some of the most brilliant minds and activists in the country. And I was taught and I was mentored. And not realizing how I was building my future from being around those great minds. And then I got a chance to be around the great minds of all the great historians, Egyptologists, archaeologists. You name it. I put myself in a position, y'all, to learn. And boy, was I taught. If they said they wrote a book, I bought it and read it. If they said, here's a book you should read, I bought it and read it. If y'all saw my library on all 3 levels of my house, you would be surprised at my library. And I've read I've read almost, I would say 75% of the books that you see. So how you have that much time? Because all I do is read. At one time, all I wanted to do was read. And the things I learned and being around the great, great minds, the great, great people, your Dick Gregory's, your Kathy Hughes, your Bernie McCain's, your Rev. Martha E. Fauntleroy, Rosa Parks, Chris Scott King. Oh God, I can go on and on and on and on and on. Even names that you wouldn't recognize. I just use those names you recognize. The opportunity to be around that people and being an activist and being in a position to be around all those great historians, Egyptologists, dietitians. And that's how I learned to be holistic. I gave up eating red meat, pork, no dairy products in my life. I didn't drink no way. Alcohol or cigarettes, I gave that up. I gave cigarettes up in 1976. But looking at how I have changed and grown and learned about my spirit and how to listen to my spirit, y'all. Here's what I'm telling you about listening to your spirit. This book, Climbing Success Mountain, The Road to Success, was given to me by my spirit one morning. I was writing a book, and I've got to finish that book. That's been my 5th book. I got to go back to it, but I write my 4th now. It gave me that book, Climbing Success Mountain. One morning, it's just as clear as I'm talking to you now. My spirit spoke to me and gave me that book. Gave me the big outline for it. I got up that morning and got on my laptop and just started typing. And it was just as clear. It was like I was taking dictation. And I wrote the book, Climbing Success Mountain. Because see, something we don't realize is our spirit speaks to us daily. And more than that, it speaks to us often. It speaks to us often. My spirit gave me the name for my show, The Road to Success. But it also gave me, because I was trying to find a name to name my business. After I got out, everybody knew, and I said the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, and it gave me my byline. We build millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses. Y'all, look deeper than what I'm telling you and what I'm naming my thing, how my spirit gave me that. See, I was taught all of that. I used to go on fast, y'all, for weeks, days, months at a time. And it puts you in that spiritual realm. Because do you know you're healthier when you're hungry than you are when you're full? I saw this guru today. I was reading that, and I read something from this guru today who said you're only supposed to eat every 8 hours. You're supposed to be hungry. I didn't say starving. I said hungry. Big difference. The Institute was my way of letting you know that I was going to teach you something. What does an institute do? It is a learning. It is for learning. Institutes are for learning. And that's what my purpose is. That's what my purpose was. Still is. Because you don't see me here every week, like for the last 10 years, don't mean that I'm not still here. Tune into my Facebook page, facebook.com/W Murray. Facebook.com/. And look, y'all, I post 4 or 5 times a day on YouTube. YouTube.com/. And look at the post that I put out there. I put something out that's going to be positive and something on your mind. And a lot of you got to read and listen and study and look at and realize with the third ear and the third eye. What my posts are telling you, teaching you, giving you. It's positive. I cannot give you nothing if it's not positive. And 9 out of 10 times, it's something that's very, very spiritual, but it's not religion. It's just something to put something on your mind and get you toward that understanding of your spirituality so you can build and grow and understand more. How many of you take the time to listen to your spirit? Because when it wakes you at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, that's your spirit says, I have something for you to know. Because people don't realize that your mind is more active when you're sleeping than when you're awake. It's more active. The Millionaire Mastermind Institute was my purpose or my name to give you to tune in to listen to me. I go places and I'm out here when I'm local and people say, oh, there's Professor Murray. Or like when I was doing, when I was chief judge at the elections. And hello, Brittany. Glad to see you here, dear. And I didn't recognize them. This guy comes, oh, there's the millionaire man. And I've been called that many times, but that's how they remember me. It's not telling you that I am a millionaire, but that's nobody's business but mine. It's just that's how they remember me, as the millionaire man. Do you know how great a compliment that is? And I told you one time when I was on a panel, and I was enjoying the panel. And then when they got to introduce everybody, they introduced me as an elder. Otherwise saying I'm old. But you know why it didn't bother me? It was a compliment, because an elder is someone that is in the tribe that is a very intelligent, brilliant leader. I'm proud of the fact when they refer to me as an elder. Oh, you talking about a compliment. I mean, I had never considered myself as that. But yeah, I'm in my 70s. And I look damn good for it too. And when they refer to me as an elder, I mean, that's one of the greatest compliments I have ever gotten. To be an elder. What a privilege. The Millionaire Mastermind Institute gave me the opportunity to be in front of people all over the country. I have spoken for tens of thousands of people, giving wisdom and knowledge and education on my expertise as a mindologist. Work on your minds. Like I said, everything first goes through thought. That's why I come. It's the first thing says is millionaire mindset. And your mindset gives you a lifestyle. And your lifestyle, if you want, you can have a $1 million business or working toward one. Because one thing for sure, if you got a job, you're either working for an entrepreneur or you are one. The Millionaire Mastermind Institute is for someone who wants growth within their life. I hope over these 10 years, I've given you that growth. I've owned other businesses. I had clothing stores. It was called Rooks Clothes and Etc. I sold sizes from petite up to 8X. I had several vending stands throughout the city. I had a printing factory, and I had my own clothing line. I had 3 stores. I'm a people person, y'all. I love people. I love people. My skill is public speaking, teaching, educating, organizing seminars, webinars, programs, and hosting events. I love that type of thing. And I didn't know, I did this DISC test, DISC, years ago. Oh God, 20 years ago, maybe. And it was like they had talked to my mama and all my friends, all people in my life. When I took that test, it told me who I was. And it was unbelievable. I looked and I was in shock when I took that, and it took about 15 minutes. That's all. But what it told me, it made me understand who I was, and it helped me guide me to my purpose. My everyday, my today purpose. And I'm not through yet, because like I say, I wake up every morning. Every morning I wake up. I know I have a purpose. Because my purpose is to be a blessing to whoever enters my life space. Don't care if for a second or for a lifetime. I'll never forget this time a gentleman met me. I don't know, he on my line. He tuned in. And him and I became very, very close. And I realized how much I helped him with his family issues. And I've never told nobody this, so I'm going to tell y'all something I've never told nobody. Upon his son's death, he got all this money from the life insurance. And he donated to the show $10,000. Blew me away. He said, look, let's do lunch one day. I said, oh, sure, man. We do lunch. So when we went to lunch, he said, I want to give you a donation towards your show and your business. And I'm thinking, okay, fine. I figure 100, whatever you're going to do. He wrote me a check for $10,000. That was what type of person he was. He showed my appreciation by writing me a $10,000 check. I'll never forget that as long as I live. You talk being appreciated and what that did for me on a mental basis. To know that someone loved me enough, enjoyed my show enough, my knowledge enough, my information enough, that he donated to me in my show $10,000. Now I've got a lot of you that's been listening on for years, because I can see the phone numbers and stuff and the people that's tuning in. And some of you have never donated not one penny. But, we as a people, Black folks, don't understand that if you don't support us, we won't be supported. I've told you more times than once, Black people all over the world are the only nationality that is boycotted by every other nationality. Because I told you, look at your clientele and how many of them don't look like you. I had 3 stores, and I can count on my hand how many people that bought from me that didn't look like me, and I was successful in all 3 of my stores. My printing factory, my warehouse, and selling my clothing line. And they looked like me. I didn't care if I didn't cross over. Although I did when I had a store in Virginia, that was a crossover. Because it was in that type of neighborhood, in that location. And I did well. I've experienced a lot, y'all. And I'm going to miss sitting here every Tuesday and Friday at 9 o'clock. Because I told you, this is always the fastest hour of the week. Tuesday and Fridays at 9. I couldn't have done what I've done, what I've been doing, were it not for me finally just sitting down and say, okay, name of it is the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. Millionaire means you're going to have abundance of. Mastermind is that power of master thinking. And institute, that location for knowledge and education. Third eye, you understand that? The Millionaire Mastermind Institute, you understand that? Do you understand that? Our tagline, we build millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses. Do you understand that? That's third eye, y'all. That's spiritual right there. I couldn't be what I am were it not for you. Because you supported me while you tuned in. Most of you didn't financially support me. But you tuned in, and that's support. But it sure would have helped a lot if some of y'all would have just donated a little more money to the institute, to the show, The Road to Success. It made my task a lot easier. That's the reason that I took this other opportunity. I shouldn't have had to take that. It was forced upon me. I didn't seek it and I didn't choose it. But it was up to me to use it. I'd be given an account if I'd abused it. It was the opportunity. Of course, they say, when opportunity knocks, are you ready? If the bird of paradise landed on your shoulder, are you ready? See, you see, I'm giving you thought now. I'm giving you things to think about, questions to answer that you got to answer in order to get and be that for which you're seeking. I always tell you, pay you first. You get paid and you pay all these other bills, but you don't pay you. You're not worth it. Are you worth it? Hello, Miss Matthews. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Yvonne is on. Greg. David. Ava. Glenn. See, those are names that I see of people that are on. Brittany. I wonder if that's my little Brittany that I met when I was doing the election. I doubt it. Brittany. I used to pick. She loved me. It was always Brittany, and she loved the fact that I called her Brittany instead of Brittany. But she understood that it was out of love and everything. I did that. That between me and her. Now I'm gonna tell you about me, William Murray. I'm a people person. I love people. I love people. I'm very easygoing. I'm very adamant in my teachings. I love tennis. I love fishing. I love speaking, educate. I mean, everything I do is just enjoyable. I'm getting back into now playing big whist, and I used to be a whistleologist. I stopped playing for years, but now I'm making myself, and my wife is so glad. I'm making myself slow down, and it's going to be hard, y'all, because I'm an energy person. I'm an up and atom person. When daylight, when the sun comes up, I'm in motion, baby. I didn't realize how much energy I burn or how busy I be or how I'm always on the go until I was injured and I had no choice. I drove myself crazy to idleness where I couldn't really do nothing. I could always do this show, but you got to realize I still got to do the studies and the research and et cetera and et cetera. And I wasn't able to move a lot. I'm left-handed, and I lost use of my left arm, my left hand for a while. And Miss Lee says, hello, you are correct. We must pay ourselves first. Keep up the great work. Yes, I plan to, Miss Lee. That's a regular and a great supporter. I don't want to give this up, y'all, but I really have no choice right now. I do have a choice, but I chose the alternative, the opportunity that was given to me. Like I said, I got 2 more shows after this one because the 30th is my last one. Is that next Friday? No, it's November. I'm looking at it. Is next Friday. It's my last show. So I got Tuesday and Friday, and I got 3 shows. I got Friday this week, Tuesday and Friday next week. And that'll be it for a while. If I decide to come back. Because I got a feeling they're going to give me a bigger opportunity. I do. I really feel that I'm going to get a bigger opportunity. I want to explain something to you. Y'all know I use words that people say not in the dictionary, like mindologist, but that's self-explanatory what a mindologist is. And I always open up my shows with hello, success, I nares. See, successionaires in the William Murray Book of Words. Successionaire is one who is successful in their continuous effort, their research, their sessions, and their session attendance, business practice, open-mindedness, and no quit attitude. That's a successionaire, y'all. Success. SUCCESS dash capital I dash NAIRE. Successionaire. Success. That's what you're seeking. Who is it? I. Nair, that means like millionaire, many. And I'm going to tell you, and successionaires, naysayers have no value in the successionaire's life. Has no value. Because one thing for sure, and you'll realize, if you are a successionaire long enough, you will eventually become a millionaire. See, successionaires know they had a purpose long before anyone had an opinion. Did you get that? Successionaires know they had a purpose long before anyone had an opinion. Because I've had so many naysayers. Oh, Mr. Murray, you're not educated enough. And your country, you stutter and you stammer, who's going to listen to you? What if I had believed them? What if I had believed them? That's your naysayers, baby. So I look at it, you ain't telling me what I can't do. You tell me what you can't do. See, your opinion has no value to nobody but you. It has no value to me. I may listen, but the value of it is how I see it and what I do with it. See, successionaires know to always keep the main thing the main thing. So you don't want to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. You want just to keep track of the main thing. Y'all, lines are open. Lines are open. Talk to me, somebody. Lines are open. Are you a successionaire? To me, everyone is until they prove otherwise. Y'all, the Millionaire Mastermind Institute is always going to be here. I may not be here on this air, but I'm be coming back periodically here and there and let you know where I'm going to be so you can still tune in to me. How about that? How about that? If I can let you know where you can listen to me whenever I'm on. And you should be able to get it because it's supposed to be worldwide opportunity to me to give that type of worldwide venue. Y'all, I've got all these notes here about the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, and I ain't even use them. And about me, I didn't even use them. Yes, I'm a country boy, born and raised in West Virginia. I'm a senior citizen and the pride of my church, an elder. Oh, I want to read y'all something out of my book. And anyone on, give me a page number. Just print a number out there. Or if you're online, just give me a number. I want to read this poem that I wrote, this little thing I wrote about. It's titled Longevity. It is through your effort that learning takes place. It is through your learning that growth takes place. It is through your growth that understanding takes place. It is through your understanding that doing takes place. It is through your doing that success takes place. But knowledge is the key. It is through all of these that wisdom takes place. And that's by William Murray, titled Longevity. It's in my book, From the Mind of William. Someone out there want to give me a page number? From 10 to 105? What's it? Oh, let me see what 92 is. 92. It is the affirmation of everything you are going through is preparing you for your future success. My understanding of that is success has a process. 2 is a negative, 4 is a positive. When you see things as happening for you instead of to you, you will see and feel growth. Everything that's happening in your life is preparing you for your future. Enjoy and learn the lessons that your universal or spiritual or faith God has put together just for you. Your future success is there waiting for you. Go for it. Everything you are going through is preparing you for your future success. That's on page 92. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Let me see. 87. What is 87? You will never be successful hanging with fail-minded people. If you hang around people that aren't doing anything, what is that saying about you? You will never acquire success being around fail-minded people. You can't build $1 million life or business being around or listening to nickel-minded people. Look at 5 of your closest friends. What do they have or where are they in life? Because you are number 6. Be around people that know or are going somewhere. What you will learn will help get you to where you want to go. That's page 87. Oh, that's the first time somebody gave me that page number too. 17? What's page 17? Hold on, y'all. This is what page 17 is. Oh, this is great here. I love this one. As I look up at the day and evening heavens, I behold the only thing that is greater than myself. Okay, when looking up, I see all of distant creations and greatness. And I think there's only one thing that is greater than me in all of its expansion. I am the only thing that creation surpasses because I am creation. In all of its greatness, I too am greatness. But I must live in my greatness. My success will be underachieved. I may not be right, but I am living my life as I am right. As I look up at the day and evening heavens, I behold the only thing that is greater than myself. Lines are open. Somebody talk to me. Y'all, we got about 5 minutes. Whoa, this hour went fast. Wow. Yes.
Good evening. Good evening, Professor Murray and Successionaires.
Good evening, dear.
How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Better than most and better than expected.
There you go. Well, you sound good. I must say that for sure.
Well, thank you.
Definitely sound good.
Thank you.
So, Professor Murray, I just love this book of yours. I love And I love how you wrote the book, how you put a thought out there, then you just break down your interpretation of the thought, and you just break it down into smaller bite-sized pieces. I love how you wrote this book. I love the messages in the book. And like you said, you don't even have to just sit down to read the book. Just open a page. Just open a page and maybe get an affirmation for the day.
Yes.
I love this book. And honestly, this is a good Christmas present. And this isn't a commercial. This isn't like we didn't plan this, but I'm letting everybody know, if you can't find something to get for somebody, this book here is really, 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 because I'm sitting here thinking, I think I need a couple of these books actually to share, because I think it's a great, great, great Christmas present. And if you bundle it and get both of your books, that's even a double whammy, a really good Christmas present. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, Climbing Success Mountain, yes. My second book, yes.
Climbing Success Mountain, correctly. But I did want you to read page 100. Usually when I throw a number out, it's in the low digits. But I want to hear what 100 is.
All right, let me give you 100. I wish I knew. I studied. I researched. Now I know. I didn't know something that I wanted and needed to know, so I decided to find out for myself. I looked it up, and then I researched into it more to understand. Information and knowledge is power. I now understand and know, wow, what a joy. I am now more powerful. I am now more powerful. I wish I knew. I studied. I researched. Now I know.
And that like every time when you read a page, I hear you speaking about this, because throughout your teachings, everything that you have in the book, throughout your teaching, you repetitively mention these different topics. But when I hear you read that, it reminds me of you always saying, there is no excuse for ignorance nowadays, because information is a finger touch away. You can look it up. Everything's on Google. Anything you want to know is right at your fingertip. So ignorance is no excuse.
You're right. You are, dear. Yes. See, you get it. You get it. You get it. And I'm glad you like my book, because I know how you like to read.
Absolutely. I think it's a masterpiece. Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely. For me, it's about personal growth, and this book is really about personal development. It's helping you to stretch your mind. It's helping you to stretch your mind and get a better understanding of, all these different topics that you have. It's just like I said, you break it down into bite-sized pieces, and you make it make sense. Like, you may hear these quotes, people may hear you say these things all the time, but when you break it down to bite-sized pieces, it's there for everyone to understand, get an understanding. It's about the personal growth and always developing yourself. So I just want to thank you for this piece, because I love it. I really, really, really love it. I love Success Mountain also. I love the story, how you unfold the story, and it's almost a parable, the way you tell the story, but there's so many lessons along the way. So, good job on both books, Professor Murray. You did a great job.
Thank you. And the book I'm writing now, I Must Tell the World, that's going to take me a while to write that book, because it's so in depth, and so much I'm teaching and giving you in my new book. So y'all, I do. I love to make you use your third eye and your third ear, and I teach in that manner. And y'all just don't know how I'm gonna miss this. I'm really gonna miss it. But it's growth I'm going through right now. It's to move upward. But like I said, I'm still here. And you can order my book. All you gotta do is go to send me $25, well, $40 for both books. Climbing Success Mountain and From the Mind of William. You can go to Cash App, $W Murray. $W Murray. PayPal.me/MM Institute. You can go to Zelle. You can go to Venmo.com/W Murray. You can send me a check, money order, and send it to P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. Or you can email me that you want the books, and I'll get back with you on it. You can email me at trts.info1@gmail.com. trts.info1@gmail.com. Call me here at the Institute, 240-619-2019. Put in your credit card. You were right, Miss Lady. One of the greatest gifts you could ever give someone is a book that will grow them. You can't give someone a greater gift than information and knowledge of growth, success, mindset, lifestyle, and business. Well, it's that time of the evening, y'all. That was the quickest hour. I told you this is the quickest hour. Quickest hour of the week. You know, I always tell you, and I'm hoping you're understanding when I tell you this. If you push me, I will pull you. If you pull me, I will push you. It doesn't matter whether I'm pushing or I'm pulling y'all. We're going to get there together. Truth and fact, undefeated since the beginning of time. And truth is, I love you. And the fact is, ain't nothing you can do about it. Until next time, everyone, God bless. And keep working on your road to success. Until next time, God bless. Then you can make it, because a feeble mind is in your way. No more tears in the cry. I'm finally dry. I'm moving on up. We're shooting from the great black bird, because we're a winner. And everybody knows it too. Just keep on pushing. I don't know where you come from.